On average, 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States. That's more than 12 million women and men over the course of a year. This staggering number is made worse by the fact that nearly 3 million of these cases were witnessed by children. Rape, violence, homicide, suicide. All of these devastating and life-threatening situations are outcomes or versions of abuse. While 3 in 10 women experience domestic abuse, only 1 in 10 men do. This may seem like men aren't severely effective or unimportant in this issue, but they are. There are approximately 151.8 million men in America and 157.0 million women in America, according to the 2010 census, meaning that, on average, 15 million men and women are raped, abused, and/or stalked yearly in America. If you know a friend or a loved one who's being abused or shows signs of abuse, help them by getting them out of the house more often and away from their abuser, supporting them emotionally, and helping them develop a safety plan. Please don't try to escalate the issue with violence, as that could lead to a more dangerous situation. If the situation escalates on its own, call the Domestic Abuse Hotline at 1-800-799-7233 or contact local authorities. Your loved ones won't always just say, "I'm being hurt." But there are signs of abuse, such as their partner putting them down constantly in front of other people, being constantly worried about making their partner angry. They make excuses for their partner's behavior. Their partner is extremely jealous or possessive. They have unexplained marks or injuries. They've stopped spending time with friends and family in exchange for spending even more time with their partner. They are depressed or anxious, or you notice changes in their personality. Physical abuse is taken much more seriously, but emotional abuse can still have devastating effects on the victim's psyche and health. People around the country will tell victims of emotional abuse to just grow up and stop whining, but that adds more negativity to the deteriorating mental state. According to Child Help, a non-profit organization whose mission is to meet the physical, emotional, educational, and spiritual needs of abused, neglected, and at-risk children, the number of child deaths per day due to abuse has increased from a little over 3 in 1998 to more than 5 in 2010. Also, a report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds. More than 5 children die every day as a result of child abuse. Approximately 80% of children that die from abuse are under the age of 4. It is estimated that between 50 and 60% of child fatalities due to maltreatment are not recorded as such on death certificates. More than 90% of juvenile sexual abuse victims know their perpetrator in some way. Child abuse occurs at every socioeconomic level across ethnic and cultural lines, within all religions and at all levels of education. About 30% of abused and neglected children will later abuse their own children, continuing this horrible cycle of abuse. About 80% of 21-year-olds that were abused as children met criteria for at least one psychological disorder, and the estimated annual cost of child abuse and neglect in the United States for 2007 was $104 billion. We interviewed 2 teachers from our schools to give their input on this topic. Links to the full interviews will be in the description if you wish to watch them. Abuse is an epidemic that plagues our society as a whole, with some religions even making it okay to abuse women or people from other religions or walks of life, that people can just find a way or a loophole to hurt whoever they want to if they aren't exactly like them. Please donate to any organizations that just want to combat abuse and help stop it around the world. Support anyone who has been abused, and just be there for people and be kind. Thank you.